caring, to be loving, to be compassionate, to be a champion of, you know, women's rights and the things that I've always tried to stand for.
So, for today, you're going to be arrested for the murder of your wife.
He spent his career protecting women as a domestic violence detective, but inside his own home, John Bird became the very monster he hunted. After strangling his wife, he sat in the interrogation room and tried to explain how a champion of rights could turn into a cold-blooded killer. This is the disturbing confession of a cop who thought he could talk his way out of murder.
You're okay? Are you doing okay? I'm going to collect a little bit of information from you, okay? Like your name and stuff like that. Okay. What's your last name?
You guys already have that information.
Yeah, I just like to know who I'm talking to, and I always ask people who, because you're kind of like in the same business that we're in, right?
I was, yes.
Yeah, so it's just information, like when we talk to someone, we say, hey, what's your name? And we get your information and talk to you. So, what's your last name?
Am I supposed to talk without an attorney present to you?
I'm just asking your name. It's a normal thing. We can get. I haven't even gotten into any of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know my name. My name is Bird. Last name of Bird. First name John. Yeah, I really would like to exercise my right to remain silent, though. I think that's probably a smart decision for me. To have an attorney.
Okay. Well, like I said, we don't beat people up and
sure, no, I
go crazy. We just ask questions and see if we can get to the bottom of something.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Hang out here, and we'll get back with you. I got some things to go through. Appreciate it. Do you need some water or something?
I think I'm just gonna.
You good? Okay. Thank you. So, from what I'm understanding, I have to clarify too that. So, without your lawyer today, that you'd like to talk to me? So, without your lawyer today, you'd like to talk to me? That's why you asked me in here. Did you want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what happened? I'm just gonna be straight up with you. With your kids, with your wife, with anything happening at your house. So you know why we're here today, and that's why I want to talk to you. I'm gonna be honest with you and be straight up with you. If you want to talk to me, then we can talk about it. So what happened with your wife in particular? Can you tell me what happened with the situation? Tell me how I explain it. What happened with your wife? Between you and your wife, what happened? Did you guys get in a fight? Did something happen with you guys?
No, I wouldn't say that we got in a fight.
Did that affect your relationship with Elizabeth and how you guys did things?
How did that affect our relationship?
Yeah, was it stressed? Was it happy as ever? Was it stressed, or was it just?
No, it was definitely stressed. It was definitely stressed. Our relationship was definitely stressed.
Starting from maybe yesterday afternoon, can you tell me about yesterday afternoon and what you were doing yesterday afternoon into the evening? Where you were and what you were doing? Was there anything critical that happened or upsetting that happened?
I mean, mostly just an extension of previous days. When you say critical, I'm not sure what you mean.
Did something happen where you or anyone in your family became upset in a situation where you're kind of breaking down and things aren't going too well, or you have a discussion either with Elizabeth, kids, or something?
Yeah, that definitely happened yesterday. Yeah, for sure.
And how did that go? Can you tell me about that?
Can you tell me about that? Yeah, I've used that many times. Been interviewing. I would say, I just think the frustration for us was, I would just say
You know I'm going to get back to it. You know I'm going to get back to it, and this is not easy for you. But my question was, what was Elizabeth's condition at the time that you were talking with your son? Because you know it wasn't a true comment that you were going to pick her up.
That is correct.
So what happened to Elizabeth?
She was in our bedroom.
What happened to her?
Hmm?
What happened to Elizabeth?
Earlier in the day.
Tell me what happened in the confrontation with you and Elizabeth.
Confrontation was really just statements of, just kind of waking up and kind of going back a little bit to a little bit of the night before, but nothing like last night. I mean, like I said, last night was a sort of a frustration buildup for her, for both of us, as I said previously, and yeah, it was very difficult, for sure.
So that carried over to this morning and rekindled?
I would say, yeah, I would say to a point it did, to a degree, because you're trying to get things resolved. You're trying to fix your issues, which is, easier said than done.
That's correct.
It's easier said than done, for sure. But yeah, and so like I said, we had a little confrontation, and from there, I would probably say that I would say escalating about the process of what happened. That escalation definitely led to me sort of having I don't want to say a blackout. I'm not going to say that. I don't think it was a blackout. It was just a moment of I would just say just releasing frustrations, releasing my inability to do the things that needed to be done, as I said previously, and that led me to use my hands. Yeah, that allowed me to use my hands, and use my hands to put pressure around her neck, and just went through that process of doing.
Did it come to the point where she wasn't moving or breathing anymore?
I mean, I would probably say several minutes. I don't know the exact estimate of how long or how short that was. I would say that part of my personality was basically, that wasn't existent. That was non-existent. Like having the personality and the cognitive function to be able to feel, to be normal, to be caring, to be loving, to be compassionate, to be a champion of, women's rights and the things that I've always tried to stand for, and have, that's my track record where I worked. That was my track record. Is I would always get called upon to speak with victim survivors and understand what they've been through because of the things that I went through as a child. So all of those things, and how I am and how I treat my mom and how I treated my wife, all of those things, just kind of like that person, the heart condition, the mind, the emotions, it kind of just disappeared over the last 3 to 5 weeks. It just disappeared.
John Bird pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 19 years behind bars, a far cry from the life he led as a respected detective. His case remains a terrifying reminder that sometimes the mask of a good man is the hardest one to see through. If you want to see more interrogations where the suspect's facade finally crumbles, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.